What's going on YouTube? Indiana James here. I'm just making a new WoW video for this week as normal. I didn't make it yesterday, so we're doing it today. Estimated class tuning for May 5th today. So we have the DPS stuff and HPS stuff going up and down for people. Beast Mastery Hunter is going up by over 4%. That is great for me. A lot of people took nerfs. Some people took a little bit of buffs, like including me. A Holy Paladin went up by 5% for healing. Holy Priest is up by 6%. Og Invoker went down by 2 and down by 2 for AoE and single target, so that's cool. Frost went up by 5. Unholy went down by 1.6. I mean, you can read the numbers. Devourer DH went down by 4.5 and 4.5. Guardian went down by 5 in single target, but up by 10 in AoE. Resto Druid went down by 6 or 7%. That's kind of crap. I mean, honestly, it just sucks to see. All right, well, there you go. There's the list of the estimated changes. All right, this is the expected release date for 12.7 is June 16th. Without getting into a big giant spiel, estimated 12.7 release date is which goes along with the roadmap. Or sorry, here 12.0.7, which is in the spring/summer. 12.0 on August 25th. So without getting into a whole big giant detail, again, it's just flexible, and that's what Wowhead's saying could be the potential release date is August 25th, which is cool. Next, we got World of Warcraft collab brings tier 2 sets to Diablo 4. If you play Diablo 4, to celebrate the release of Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred Blizzard drops a surprise collab, bringing the classic tier 2 set looks from WoW into Sanctuary, whatever that is. I don't play Diablo. I was never interested in Diablo, but apparently they're interesting. Okay, so they're just putting the tier 2 sets, Nemesis, Storm Range, Bloodfang. I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Here's the whatever. Mage, I think. Yeah, that's a funny stuff. Okay, so they're putting in some mounts too, I guess. Cool. All right, Augmentation Evoker and Devour DH nerfs. So here's what they were talking about the estimates. Here's what the changes say. Frost, all damage increased by 5. Unholy got some nerfs. Damage reductions to Thrill of Blood. 10%. Oh, sorry, that got a little bit buff of 10%. Rider of the Apocalypse damage reduction 25. White Mane's Epidemic damage reduced 25. Magus of the Dead Shadow Bolt damage reduced by 15. Devour all damage reduced by 3%. That sucks. Annihilator Voidfall Meteor damage reduced by 12. Meteoric Rise damage bonus for Void Ray reduced by 10. Vengeance is thick skin that increased armor by 185 instead of so coming up a little bit. Developer's notes: Guardian Druids has continued to overperform in single target contexts. They want to reduce potential burst damage and transfer some of that power into a more reliable and consistent abilities to aid in generating and maintaining threat. Wild Guardian Echo effectiveness reduced by 200. Red wound damage reduced by 20. Maul damage reduced by 15. Raise 15. Ravage 15. Thrash direct damage 200. And then Thrash bleed is increased by 100%. Resto, all healing reduced by 3%. That kind of sucks. Like, seriously? Augment. All ability damage and pet damage reduced by 5. So, fix an issue where Inferno's blessing damage was not properly modified. So they fixed a couple of things. Here's what I'm confused. All ability and damage, pet damage reduced by 5. So if this gives a, maybe that's just for Og. I don't, or sorry, yeah, I don't play Evoker, but this all ability damage and pet damage, because I don't remember augmentation having a pet. I thought augmentation augmented everyone else's spells. So I think that it looks to me, reading it this way, that all damage that they give to everybody and all pets are reduced by 5. But Beast Mastery, all damage dealt by me and my pet is increased by 4. I don't know if that's correlated to that or not. Anyway, um, cool. Because if it's not, then that's fine, but whatever. Marksmanship got hit. Damage, or yeah, rapid fire increased by 20. Explosive shot increased by 100. Arcane shot, multi shot increased by 30, and steady shot increased by 100. Shatter damage to the primary target reduced by 6. Okay, Monk Brewmaster. High tolerance refunds 2 to 4 seconds of putrefying brew when cast at elevated stagger was 3 to 6. Okay. Zen state increased stagger effectiveness by 15. Based on missing health, it was 20. So they got a little bit of a nerf. Holy Paladins, healing increased by 15. Healing increased by 15 of those 3 spells. I mean, it's fine if you want to read all this stuff. I'm not going to go through any of it anymore. The fact that they are doing a little bit of class tuning here is good. It's normal. It happens, you know. Shaman, all ability damage increased by 5. Warlock, no affliction gets damage increase. Three things: unstable, seed, and corruption and agony. Okay. Fury damage, or all damage increased by 5. They got a big damage buff there, and then protection got damage buff as well. I'm not going over PvP stuff. I'm sorry. I'm just not. If you want to read those, they'll be in the description below. Next thing, new Badlands armor models, Datamined and patch. That looks like shit, whatever that is. It looks like crap. It's like they want to be some freaking. That to me is without a cape. That to me is just screaming Fallout TV show. From the spurs on the boots to the detailed engraving on the belt, there are some pretty armor set to look forward to. I think they look like crap. Data mining suggests that this new armor would be available in future trading post month. I wouldn't wear that. All right, massive nerf to Mythic, Ilaria, and Beleren with weekly reset. The Void Spire Crown. Ilaria health reduced by 5. The Berserk time increased by 15 seconds. Those 3 people's health reduced by 10 in Mythic. Ilaria energy generation rate reduced by 10. So they're like nerfing it a little bit. Spawn time between Rift Simulacrum and Cosmic Portal increased slightly. Voidstalker Sting targets 10% fewer players. Silver Strike Ricochet with increased by 5 yards due to match other difficulties. Okay. Rebirth is now on a 40-second cast on all difficulties. Reduce the knockback of light and void on all difficulties. Okay. So they just nerfed that a little bit. Summon Floral. Oh my god, that looks like crap even worse. Summer Floral armor sets Datamined. This is the worst. Wow. Who thought that would be a great idea? I'm actually going to take a photo of that. That is just insane. This is the worst looking thing I've ever seen. I can't even describe how fucking gross that is, dude. On a dude, look at that. Ugh. Great. So floral sets, cool. That looks like crap. All right. Maps of patch as the new zones revealed. Explore Sporefall and Void Portals. Kind of small. Void Portal Val maps. Subzones of Val. Void Portal Nagel maps. Subzones of Nigtail and Magister Library map. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's cool. Oh my gosh, why did I have that on there twice? Like I couldn't even no. Let's see what the person said. Cool. Okay. All right. 12.7 loading screens. Sporefall raid, blinding bloom ritual site, and void portals. Um, new raid Sporefall. Sporefall single boss raid. Okay. Where you will face the fungal giant Rotmeyer. For this raid, we're also trying something new for Mythic difficulty, flexible groups. So, Mythic raid flexible groups for that. Blinding Bloom ritual site. Put us up to rituals meant to empower the ambitious, power-hungry Naga. And their Twilight Spade cultists and small 1 to 5 player entities. Okay. Void portals of. Okay. Get ready for a showdown. Cut the thread of it off of it, so you need to hunt down the leaders behind these brutal attacks on Azra. Track them through a portal and void storm leading to 2 new locations. A fungal arcane rich world is Nagtal, occupied by insidious eternal faction known as Halhadar. Val, an icy world once inhabited by the Legion, where the Dominar Imperator Pertinax has established his base bastion of power. Okay, cool. All right, new Badlands and Jubilee weapon models, state of mind. Again, this. Oh my god, that looks like crap. That's interesting. What is that? Oh, that's just what it looks like from the front. Okay. Like crap. Daggers look like crap. Maces look like crap. That's just a bad idea. Mace, that's what that is. Um, okay. I'm sorry. I just don't. That. I mean, the mace looks like the best thing in this whole row. The guns look like crap. Shattered frost weapon. Interesting. All right. All right. Eternal. Earn an additional bonus loot roll or forefall. Cool. Um. So the Void Forge bonus loot rule. There's a quest to defeat this guy. The boss in the forfeit rate for continuing this quest. Completing it will earn a Void Twisted Spore bit. Can be converted into a nebulous Void core to spend on a bonus loot rolls. Okay. The only downside is that the quest rewards 1 additional Void core as opposed to 2. Players looking to earn an additional bonus loot roll from raid content will need to earn a second core from the Great Vault. Okay. All right. A heroic world tier difficulty will return. They've discovered some new achievements in 12.0.7, which indicate the return of heroic world tier difficulty from Legion. What? Dissipate 5 storms. Dissipate 5. Complete the following achievements. Defeat world boss. Defeat interpreter Britannics. In heroic world. Okay, so heroic world tier. I'm imagining that's like in the world. Cool. Okay, let's see. Global strings, heroic, mythic, achievement criteria. So, climate strange. Apparently, they're just introducing some stuff like that. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for the news today. WoW is not up. We'll be up in 5-10 minutes, maybe, if it hasn't been extended. We're gonna go check that out now before um, turn off the video. Why is it not searching? There we go. Weird. All right. Let's see. Blizz Tracker. Grade tuning. Class tuning. Let's go back. Go into general discussion. See if there's anything new. All right. Well, interesting, but nothing new. So hopefully WoW will be up soon. All right, guys. Let me know what you think or whatever. And yeah, like and subscribe down below on the video, and I will continue to make one of these a week. Thank you. Again, if you want to play with us, we're the Archaeologist Anonymous Guild on Cenarian Circle. Thanks.